So now it's a hostile and political act.
So it was reported this morning that Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. So isn't that a perfect, crystal clear demonstration that it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies?
I will take this, since I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon. Why did...
That's not a hostile and political act. You know what it is? It's motherfucking business. When these corporations don't want to take the blame for your fuck up. Just because Trump woke up with a soft dick one day and said he wanted to give a 10% tariff to the entire fucking world and 145% tariff to motherfucking China. Then wanted to come onto the airwaves every day and lie to the people and say, well, the people are not going to be paying more money. We're just going to be bringing billions and billions of dollars from all these other countries. Knowing damn well that's not how the fucking process works. Knowing damn well the economists told us that was a fucking lie. Knowing damn well they thought we were fucking stupid. Nah, that's not a hostile political act. You want to know what a hostile political act really looks like? Is when you're president of the United States and one of the states that you literally oversee is on fire and you decide you don't want to help them until you find out if they voted for you or not. Or when you cut Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, education funding, and food stamps, all to give tax cuts to the ultra wealthy. That's a hostile and political motherfucking act, bitch.
Welcome back to our channel, AI Crystal, your crystal clear view into global politics, tech, and media. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe so you never miss an update. Today, we're diving into a heated controversy involving Amazon, tariff transparency, and accusations of pro-China propaganda, all while the U.S. presidency labels the move as hostile.
So it looks like there's a little trouble in paradise, y'all. The White House is now mad at Amazon, aka Jeff Bezos, because Amazon plans to put the import tax as a display on the checkout. They're calling it hostile and political. Why is Amazon doing this? Well, 60% of the people that sell on Amazon are small businesses. They even have a little subsector of people, it's kind of like an Etsy, where you can make handmade stuff and sell it. A lot of these small businesses, even the people that do handmade stuff, get their supplies from one of these places that have tariffs on them, which for us is everybody. Everybody has a blanket at least 10% tariff, which is more than what people were paying before. So about those lowering prices on day one, fail epically. But I digress. Amazon knows that its businesses, its small businesses, 60% of its small businesses are going to be hurt by these tariffs. And the tariffs go into effect very, very soon here. Amazon is like, look, all right, cool. I'm going to display how much more they are actually paying because of these tariffs. The White House don't like that. Why don't you like that? Why don't you like that? This is something that you're proud of, right? Like you want people to be proud of the tariffs. Oh, you told people that the other countries were paying the tariffs. And if they see that an import tax, aka tariff, is on their goods and their stuff, and they actually have to pay that, then people will learn in real time through real life experience how tariffs actually work. So it won't even be a situation where MAGA can deny. Because you're saying we got millions of dollars coming in through tariffs. Oh yeah, they're coming in through the American pocket and everybody is going to know about it. It's genius. It's genius. But Amazon is not the creator of this move. Temu. Once again, the Chinese are 3 steps ahead. Temu has already started doing this. Some of these prices are diabolical. You got a price that is like 111, before taxes and all that, but then they literally say import tax, and that import tax is higher than the freaking surcharge. But I mean, there's 145% tax on it. So yeah. Even with people's discounts, like people are putting their discounts on there. It's like, they had this discount, $20 discount here, all this other stuff. It still comes out to be hundreds of dollars more than what they were going to pay without the tariff. So a lot of people can't even get their stuff from Temu now because they're paying over double the price for the same stuff that they got last week for cheap. It's not hostile and political to tell people the truth. Like, y'all talking about transparency every time that bimbo gets in front of the mic. She is talking about, you guys should be happy that there's so much transparency. When they leaked war plans through Signal, we are the only administration that has this much transparency. At the same time, they are cracking down on leakers telling about those leaks in the Pentagon, but they're touting transparency. So you want transparency or don't you want transparency? And when it comes to these import taxes, y'all should want transparency. You're proud of these taxes, right? Like, you're proud of this tariff. You just thought people didn't know how the tariffs work. And you wanted to squeeze the American people for more money. Because that money, those tariffs, that goes to you. Not us. That goes toward money for your tax cut. So you're taking people's hard-earned money and taxing it 145%. It's not an accident that they're taxing our biggest importer. It's not an accident that he started with Canada and Mexico, our biggest importers. They know exactly what they are doing. And even though Dumpy Pants is an idiot, he's got nefarious people around him that know how to make money. They lied to the American people. Uneducated American people, which is why they are taking money from the education system, believed them and did not research it at all, or just voted for racism. Let's just not get it twisted. And now they will have to see in real time that the government is literally taking money from us to give to themselves in a tax cut, because it's not going to our veterans. It's not going to children for food, to the homeless for housing, to people who are sick and need health care. All the things that Jesus would have done that these so-called Christians are not doing. They don't want you to see that they are literally robbing you blind so that they can give more money to the people who already have more money than they will spend in their lifetime. And Bezos is mad because they're messing with his money now. And he trying to compete to be the richest person in the world with Elon Musk, who is losing his net worth. And Bezos wants to gain net worth, thinking that those tax cuts, which he already paid zero in taxes. I don't know why he voted based on tax cuts, but whatever. He's about to lose his net worth because 60% of his companies are about to get hit with these tariffs. And it's going to be a problem for Amazon. If we're going to boycott Amazon, when these tariffs hit, that's the time to do it, because my man about to be weak. And he is angry about it. And there is a lover's quarrel in the White House over it. I'm loving this.
You want to see hostile? Take the subway in New York City. Here we go. So I just seen a video saying that the government thinks Amazon is hostile because they are showing tariff prices in addition to their prices. So it's like their price, tariff price, total price, so that we know how much we're paying in tariffs. They're calling that hostile. Go take a stroll in Harlem if you want to see hostile. That is not hostile. Transparency is not hostility. What am I missing?
When does transparency become hostile? That's what I've been thinking about this morning. I woke up, turned on the news, and I saw that there's a report that Amazon wants to put the price of the tariffs alongside of the goods when you go to Amazon. I don't know how I feel about that, because do we always put the price of every little thing that contributes to something costing more? Do we break down things like, oh, this comes from, maybe an area where there's a conflict, so you're going to be paying more here, or, we made a decision in this one place and that's what caused this to raise. Why don't we put like the profit margin for Amazon on the price of goods? So the White House responded to this and they said this is a hostile act. To put this kind of transparency as a hostile political act, which I think is like, I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. Is it? I don't know. But just in general, is providing more information hostile? And then if the information is being provided to say, hey, this costs this additional amount, but if you get this other product that is not subject to the tariffs, then, or buy American or whatever, right? Like, I'm just tired of every little freaking thing being a political thing. Dash, come on. And I'm just tired of like the drama every single day. So this is one I'm genuinely kind of just, I don't even know what kind of opinion to have about it. You know, I can see where, you know, putting this on the website, oh, this is because of the Trump tariff. Like, I don't know. Like, but what am I supposed to do with the info? We all know that everything is more expensive right now. Do we put the reasons why things are more expensive? Not usually. So I don't know. It's weird. I'm kind of curious. What do you think? But in general, is transparency a hostile act? So multiple questions going on here this morning.
If the tariffs were so beneficial to us, why they getting so upset that Amazon wanted to show us the price, okay? If the tariffs was trying to make us great again, why they huffing and puffing because Amazon wanted to show us how much the tariffs was costing us? Listen, I don't know what they said on that phone call to the Amazon people, but it was something to make them want to change their tune. And I don't like that at all, because if Amazon, if you're going to do something, I'm going to need for you to stand on it, okay? Like I said before, Amazon wanted to show us the prices, how much them tariffs going to be costing us, and they ain't like it. But if the tariffs were supposed to be doing all this good for us, why they don't want us to see them prices? I mean, should we be giving full transparency, given that the tariffs was in place to benefit us? Okay, so why try to gatekeep now? I need somebody to make it make sense, okay? I need somebody to give me a logical answers, all right? If the tariffs was supposed to be beneficial to us, make us great again, I put great in quotation marks for a reason. If it was supposed to be doing all that, then why are they so upset that Amazon wanted to show us the prices? Drop it in the comments.
Talk about the Amazon tariff transparency. The fact that the White House is so mad about Amazon's tariff policy that they're adding how much it's going to cost you with the tariffs, it's because they're losing their base. They're very much aware that Trump has a horrible approval rating, and they know that they're losing support. I mean, I think Bernie held a rally recently, and it was like record-breaking attendance. Because the billionaires on the right have no idea what it's like to live as a normal American citizen.
So Amazon announced that they will be including a tariff price on products that are affected by these tariffs. And during the White House press conference, Caroline Leavitt was obviously upset about this, stating that it's a political move by Amazon. But isn't it funny? Because last time I checked, they were saying these tariffs are good. So what's the issue? If the tariffs are good, why shouldn't the American people know about it? They said that the tariffs are going to help the American economy, but yet you want to hide the fact that people are paying for these tariffs. They also pride themselves on being so honest and such a transparent administration, but again, they're trying to hide this. Make it make sense. It's also funny because without a doubt, this administration expected unwavering loyalty from Jeff Bezos and from the Amazon Corporation as a whole. Jeff Bezos was a huge Trump donor during the election, a huge Trump supporter. But now that this has happened, guaranteed that this administration will find some way to retaliate and punish Amazon, because they don't like when people make Trump look bad. But they fail to realize that Trump does it to himself.
So your boy Jeff Bezos and Amazon decided they wanted to disrupt Trump's 100-day celebration. And Bezos got real petty with this one, but I like it. So when you buy from Amazon, there will now be a line item showing that this much of money that you're spending right here, this extra, is because of tariffs. This was the cost. This is what it would have cost. And then this tariff price right here makes it this much. So Bezos and Amazon are being real petty. But that's also the truth of the matter, which a lot of companies should do that. And of course, Trump getting upset, he pissed off, he crying, talking about it's political. And yes, motherfucker, it's political. Because if you don't have these tariffs on here, shit don't cost as much as it does. So they're just being clear and telling people that if it wasn't for these tariffs, this is how much it would cost. But since we got these tariffs on here, this is how much it's gonna cost. And when people start seeing the actual amount of extra that they're paying for their products, all hell that's going to break loose. And it should be on a lot of other companies should endorse the same method. They should use the same thing because people still don't understand tariffs. They think it's just a small percentage. No, it's whatever they paid extra, you're going to pay that extra because we're not paying it. That's why that line item should be used. But we're going to see how that work out for you.
Recently, Amazon began openly displaying import tariffs on certain products, aiming to increase price transparency for consumers. But this move has sparked political backlash. Critics from the administration argue that this highlights U.S. tariffs negatively, calling it a hostile act that echoes Chinese propaganda. We'll explore why Amazon chose to make tariffs visible now, the political reaction from the White House, whether this transparency is pro-consumer or politically disruptive, and how this reflects the broader tensions in U.S.-China trade relations. What do you think? Is Amazon helping consumers or crossing a political line? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to AI Crystal, where we keep global issues clear and crystal sharp.